Happy Friday, happy first assignment for art class. What we're gonna do today is make an art paper storage box. So you don't know it, but hiding behind this wrapper that I have on here is a Bisquick pancake box. So what we are gonna do today is find any box. A cereal box will work fine. This is, like I said, the Bisquick pancake box. You might have a pizza box if you're getting some pizza takeout at home. This would work well too. You might have an Amazon shipping box, anything like that will work, okay? And the purpose of making this art paper storage box is so that we can start collecting things that we would typically throw out. So I don't want to assume that you guys have a lot of paper to work on for our art project. So I thought now is the best time to make a storage box and start collecting things to put inside. So I'll be showing you this at the end of the video too. We'll be cutting out pieces of cardboard to make art on top of. And another great thing that I really want you to be peeling your eyes out for when the mail comes in, but you have to check with a grown-up first, is any backs of mail. A lot of times are left white and blank that are perfect surfaces to put your artwork on. So that's gonna be our focus, is to make the box today, and between now and for the rest of our art time, collect anytime, and you can fit it right inside of your box. This went in good the first time. There we go. Could always fold it in half if I needed to. All right, so I just want to check my notes here to see. Oh, I wanted to remind my Davenport students of something. On our Google Classroom, I just want to set a reminder that if you click on classwork, that is the middle tab on your smartphone or on the computer, it makes things a lot more organized for you and set out so that you don't get all of the messages from specials kind of jumbled together the way it looks on the stream tab. So that classwork tab is your friend. Make sure you're going on there so you can see everything separated, okay? Also, a reminder to my Davenport students, I have an adaptive art tab with my name, Mrs. Pfeffley, next to it, and I also have an art tab, Mrs. Pfeffley. So if you are in general first grade, Mrs. Minter's class, Mrs. Lupashon, Mrs. Lucas, so on and so on, that is the tab you're going to be looking under to get your assignments for Fridays, all right? So what I'm doing is I'm giving you guys really a week to do this. I know that to do art during your art schedule time at 8 o'clock in the morning on Fridays might not work for every single family. We might follow the same routine for a couple days and then all of a sudden it doesn't work. You might be dragged in one direction for one child and dragged in the other direction for another child. I get all that. So anytime that you can get it done, I'm saying a reasonable time is to get it done between today, Friday, and next Thursday. Give yourself a week. If this time works for you, that's great. But if it doesn't, fine. If I get your assignment between now and next Thursday, I'm totally fine with that. All right, so let's get started on our art paper storage box. Okay, so what I'm starting with is this Bisquick box right here. And what we're gonna do is wrap it in paper of any kind. Now the paper can be scrap paper that you have at home, regular art paper that you have at home, computer paper. This is brown packaging paper that I save from packages that come in. You can even use newspaper. So what you want to have handy on you is anything that you can use to stick your paper to your paper holder box that we are making. So that could be a stapler, regular glue, a glue stick. I even have rubber cement here. Hopefully you'll have any one of these at home. Oh, also tape. So hopefully you'll have one of these items that you can use to attach your paper to your box. Okay, so for step one, we need to measure out. It's a little bit like wrapping a gift. So we're gonna measure out to see how much paper we need. So this part right here, from here to here, any like flat parts of the top, you aren't going to be covering with your tape. So I'm gonna need about this much. Right here. So what I'm gonna do is get my scissors and cut this much. Okay, once we get our paper storage box assembled with the paper, now comes the fun part. We get to decorate it, so you can decorate it with anything that you want. Have it say something like Mia's art paper, something like that. So I'm gonna have mine say Mrs. Feffley's art paper. So you can use paints, you can use crayons. I have my son's little box here of a bunch of random markers, colored pencils, crayons. Sometimes we get like with little things, little art sets come with little things like this. I have my paint markers that I keep in here. You might have paint markers, anything you want to use. I'm going to just have a little bit of fun painting. So now that I have some of the decorating part done by hand with paints or crayons or markers, I'm going to go through some magazines and maybe cut some things out to decorate with. This is just another step to add if you would like. Maybe you have a collection of stickers and you can decorate your art paper box with stickers. Okay, so once your box is done, you now have an ongoing assignment. So here's your box. What you're gonna do is anytime you come across any mail, or maybe mom or dad or somebody at home, when we come across mail that has some junk mail on the back. This happens to be just some of the Corona guidelines and things like that. But the back is, look, it's plain. So this is perfect for artwork. So anytime you find anything like that, stick it in your box. Okay, so now I have my first piece of plain white art paper to use. There's nothing wrong with making art on top of cardboard as well. Crayons work on top of this. You can cut and glue on top of this, just like paper, paint, anything. So what I do is I take the box apart, and once you have this part, what I do is get my scissors. I miss my really good scissors from my classroom. These are okay. What once was yogurt protein chewy bars is now a art surface to work on top of, okay? And to create some art on for later. Who knows what it's gonna be. So in the box it goes. And you can make art on any size, any size. You'll be surprised, a lot of famous artists that made famous works of art, if you read very at the bottom of a print of artwork, it might say that it was like 12 inches by 15 inches, the artwork, which is so small, and we always pictured it in our heads as something huge just because they were a famous artist. One last thing are these guys. I'm sure between paper towels and toilet paper, I know everybody has it at their house. If you would save these in case we do anything with them, I would like to do something with them because I know it's something that everybody has access to. So start saving these guys too, okay? If you used a box or anywhere you can collect them, any kind of ShopRite bag, whatever, you can just put them in there. I'll put mine here for now. So I hope you guys had a lot of fun making your art paper box. So this is where you're going to go anytime we get ready to start an art project if it requires paper. All right, I will see you guys next Friday and with our next assignment. So I hope you had a lot of fun today. Bye, miss you.